to a call where it just came over the scanner. Somebody just busted all the windows out on the house.
5 times going about the building B. Beginning is 7150.
And hit a woman with the baseball bat, and she's asking for EMS and police. So this ought to be interesting. I figured I would go ahead and go live. We'll have a group in here by the time I get there. Because it's not going anywhere. Something like that is not going anywhere right away. They'll probably still be there in a half an hour. I am curious as to whether... Oh, there's the comments. What's up, everybody? I was just fixing to check on this phone, but y'all's comments are coming in fast, so I don't need to. Heck yeah. Somebody is going crazy with the baseball bat. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with this windshield. Humidity down here, man. It's just...
Medic 3 back in service.
That's clear.
What's up, everybody? I can't really read y'all's chats right now. I could, but it would be very dangerous, and I'm not going to do that. Just hold up.
You're awesome!
Thank you.
Harvey, the records I am trying reduced price on are going to better than your gold emails you put out.
All right. Oh, what's up, BZ? I got some records today, too. I posted a couple of them earlier, but I got a lot of stuff to go through. They didn't charge me anything for the records they sent me, BZ. They must really not want to give you what you're asking for because they're trying to charge BZ. That's all right. I'll pay for it, bro. Like I said earlier.
You're checking how far I'm here.
Just let me know how much, and I'll Cash App you or PayPal, either one. Preferably PayPal. Haterade. Somebody sent me an email about 45 minutes ago. They were like, Harvey, you gotta get up. Where are you? They just dropped some guy on his face on Broadway, a black guy. Community watch that I have set up. Just sucks out. I couldn't get to it. Number one goal, make sure we don't get hit by a baseball bat and make sure we don't get arrested. You know, a lot of these cops and these haters keep spreading these lies that I'm trying to get arrested and get lawsuits, and that's how I make a living. That is the last thing that I want. I literally have begged cops every time they arrest me not to arrest them. I warn them, I tell them the law. I'm constantly warning them and telling them the law. It's the last thing I want. But if they go through with it and they cause me damages and put me through the ringer, put me in a cage, I will hold them accountable. I will make them cry for qualified immunity. We're not lawyers. We need qualified immunity, please. That would be like me getting a job in a restaurant as a cook, and then when somebody orders a surf and turf, they got to come back out in the kitchen and show me how to do it the right way. Teach me how to cook it.
The ending is 510.
I literally don't see any difference. There they are right there. Looks like they just pulled up. Man, that would be great if we could catch Spielman for once in our lives. That little lion, forked tongue, little weasel. There they are right there. We gotta figure out where we can park. Uh-oh, busting windows out. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna pull in here. Oh, he just stopped that guy. This is the address. Whoa. Y'all, we're not even there yet, but they just stopped this guy right here. This might be the suspect, y'all. So we're gonna go look. I'm not passing this up, man. I don't.
1944, 1952.
This is not the actual address, but I bet you this is the suspect. That's what I'm guessing, y'all.
Green, purple, and white shirt. Like tie-dye. He's about 6 foot, short hair, black male, about 50 years old. Unknown direction of travel, where he could be going.
See, he left. That's probably him on that motorcycle. Let's go. One more swallow of coffee. Oh shit, I need my body camera too. I got too much shit in my hands, y'all. Hold on. Keys, body camera. This guy's not wearing a tie-dye shirt. Man, y'all, I've been working on this video for days. It was supposed to have been done today, but I've been giving interviews all day. I don't understand, man. I busted that fake cop on November 9th. I thought the story was already dead. All of a sudden, out of today I had 3 different news agencies come. 2 news agencies ran the story, but I guess all the rest of them didn't know about it. They found out yesterday, I guess. What's up, man? What'd they stop you for?
Hauling ass with no plate.
Oh, okay. There's somebody down the road just broke out a bunch of windows. Was that you?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay, I thought maybe they stopped you for that.
No, I just got off work.
Dang. Well, I'm ready to get down there and see what these windows are about.
That sounds crazy.
I'll make sure they don't violate your rights first.
Huh?
I'll make sure they don't violate your rights first.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're pretty nice.
Well, they're stealing your money. Of course they're going to be nice. They're nice when they're digging through your pockets, too.
Right.
And until you say no. Uh-oh, backup just pulled up.
No.
You're not wearing a tie-dyed shirt, are you?
No.
Okay, that's what came over the scanner. The guy was wearing a tie-dyed shirt. Oh, he's coming to me. He's walking straight at me. Oh, no, he's not. He shifted directions. Dang, I thought he was coming. Hey, it had me a little nervous here for a minute. He was staring dead at me and walking straight at me.
I gotta be honest, I thought you were Calderon for a second. That's why I was walking towards you.
Calderon?
Yeah.
I saw Calderon on the news today. Is that Calderon?
Yeah.
Tell him you've made the news today.
Was that the victims from the plane crash?
No, for the, I'll tell you whenever you get done. He was on the news. Later, man. Well, who are you again? I forgot.
Mine.
Pines?
Yeah.
All right, man. Never met the guy before, but Pines. This is kind of hard for me to believe that this is going on with somebody who busted out windows right down the road. That's what they're saying right now. They're like, oh, somebody just busted windows down the road. We thought you were in.
17 years old. So I need to figure out how to do it, because I can't get my license or my registration until I get insurance. I have to do insurance first, then I can get my registration.
These cops are always pretty nice to me. I'm not...
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you taking my call. Sorry for all that.
The haters, which are cops, they always say, oh, Harvey's a dick. He just hollers and screams at him. What's going on with the broken windows down the road?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you were in the news twice today.
In a good way?
On KPRC2 and ABC13.
In a good way? Oh, is it because of the...
The police impersonator.
Oh, really?
Remember after we caught him, we came and found you and told you?
I do remember.
So they showed us talking to you in the news twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Famous.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to see what's going on with these windows. See y'all later. Maybe he'll be in the news again tomorrow. There was another news media company that reached out to me today as well. They interviewed me over the phone. It's crazy. I thought that story was dead. What it is, though, this is why it got rejuvenated yesterday, because there's this page called Galveston Police Detectives, and they posted that fake cop, and they were asking if there was any more people that had been a victim of his to come forward. That's what sparked it again. That's what got it sparked again. Now I'm wishing I would have just kept going to the broken windows call. I said fake windows. Jesus Christ. He's so mean and rude to my police officers. He doesn't deserve to be on these police scenes. Oh, he doesn't deserve all this recognition he's getting. Oh my God, it's driving me nuts. I'm gonna cry all day on Facebook. Holy fuck, man. If I would have passed up that motorcycle, stop. Yeah, y'all know how this shit works. That would have been the place I needed to be. Boy, this is a weird intersection. I hear police sirens. Okay. Am I supposed? This is a weird intersection. I'm pretty confused. I'm just gonna go this way. Man, this is a weird intersection. There's the popo right there. Bunch of weird intersections. Wait. twist the turn, y'all. God dog it. Damn it, y'all. Seems I can go here. There they are. There's all the popos. They're blocking the street. They're looking for the guy who took off. The address is up here on the right. Jason Swack, what's up, girl with a camera? Jason Wack's been making some videos on Lowry. They're funny. I've seen some of them. Good job, man. I'm surprised not some really freaking humongous channels with millions of subscribers haven't shared this story, man. I mean, it's crazy, man. All right, so there's the address right there. We need to be looking for a place to park. I guess we'll drive by and then park. There they are right there. Beer can in the middle of the road. Frank Pants, Wingspan, our guy. Hello, how are y'all doing? Click Commander, Heather Swanner. What did I do with the bundle? Harvey hit me up tomorrow. I've got to get that video done tomorrow. I've been working on it for days. I was supposed to be done with it today, but then I woke up to 5 different messages from news stations. I didn't get to work on that video at all. I'm almost done with it. It's going to be a bombshell, bro. Like, I'm going straight for somebody's jugular on this one. In a terms of reporting and policies. Not literally. Don't get your hopes up, people. Oh my God, he just... You heard what he said? Metaphorically speaking. Oh, they're under the house. Look at this. How y'all doing? The cops are under the house. They're looking for the suspect. Oh, I see broken windows too. Look at that. The windows are busted all to pieces. I record the police all the time.
Okay.
We have a love-hate relationship.
You've been divorced for over 10 years.
No, I'm talking about me and the police have a love-hate relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like I-45?
Kinda, yeah. Harvey Freebird. Y'all haven't heard of me? Harvey Freebird.
Harvey Freebird?
Yeah.
I follow you.
You follow me. You know what? You know what's up.
You
Oh, it's Officer Hall. Officer Hall doesn't like me. She's one of the ones that spread the rhetoric and the propaganda. Harvey. We shouldn't have to put up with him practicing his rights, even though we swore an oath to put up with it. Definitely looks like those windows are broken. So now Hall will try to groom these people and turn them against me. She's really good at that shit. Mississippi. There's Officer Gibbs and Officer Haynes. Never had any problems with either one of those guys. They're always nice to me. I've never had to holler at them or be mean to them. It's funny how that works. Man, it's getting chilly out here. Let's see who else is in the chat. Scammer player. Girl with the camera, hello. Mayflower Kid. HTV. Michael Wyatt. Ali RMB Pop. Well, what I heard over the scanner is they were asking for an ambulance as well because she said she got hit with the bat too. Mayflower Kid. I don't want to be in any kind of friendship or any kind of relationship where you're going to call the cops on me, but I'll make an exception when people are busting out windows and hitting people with baseball bats. But I don't like people who call the cops over no reason. You made me mad. I'm calling the police. I got to go get my jacket. It's getting cold. I'll tell the police you hit me if I don't get my way. I don't play any of that shit, man. See you later. It was good seeing you again. Make sure I block you right away. I bet the cops would love to find a psycho woman to say I did something to her, huh? Y'all, I gotta sit this down for a minute and put my jacket on. Wait till y'all see this video I'm working on now. Where local cops had to gently put somebody on the ground. And they, according to numerous police reports, they didn't violate their policies. And their dirty supervisor signed off on it. Wait till y'all see what I'm going to show y'all. Y'all aren't going to believe it. I don't want to give it away, so that's all I can say. It'll be done tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to publish it tomorrow, but it'll be done tomorrow. Hey man, they all left Hall here by herself. They don't want any of the smoke that she started with me, bro, I guess. It's kind of what it seems like. She's definitely done started some smoke with me, man, for no reason. It progressively got worse every time I showed up to record her. She'll probably go back to the police department and say I was hollering at firefighters or some dumb shit. Like what Nino said the other night. I went home and rewatched it and it buffered during the live stream when he said that, but I have a hard copy. That dude literally said, "Have you been hollering? Just because I was taking pictures of the truck, he said, "Oh, what were you doing? Hollering at firefighters?" Bro, what? It just goes to show you the propaganda that they spread around is just complete bullshit. And I'm not even talking about bootlickers. I'm talking about cops. I don't even worry about bootlickers. I ignore bootlickers. I'm talking about cops and elected officials. Straight liars. Cuz Lightyear, what up? Strawberry Ronnie, hello. Colder than a witch's ass in Cleveland. I bet. I'm glad I'm not up there. I had on a t-shirt just a minute ago and I went and got a little light jacket. Now it feels great. Yeah, that glass definitely looks busted, y'all. Look at that. You can see it. Let me zoom in. You can see it. It's just busted, both of them. Oh, that's gonna suck, man, because those aren't individual panes. It looks like individual panes because they got those dividers, but that's one solid piece of glass on each side. The bottom piece, the two bottom pieces are broken. Alrighty, I guess that's it. You would think that that kind of a call would have gotten a lot more of attention. But when I show up, they can't wait to go 10-8. You saw how quick they all left Hall there by herself? And it didn't take her long to get the hell out of there after that. Oh no, please don't tell me I did this. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, Jesus, did I leave my keys on the seat? I would have got in there either way. No backup for you. I gotta take the jacket off or I'm gonna burn up while I'm driving. Because I can't use the AC or the freaking windows will fog up. If you're not a cop hate watching, the cop who's hate watching, hit the thumbs down button. The cops that hate are definitely hate watching, because every time I do a live stream, they complain about it all freaking day on Facebook. Every little detail, y'all. Like, unbelievable. Maury! There you are. Thank you, Maury. Let's get this scanner going. This freaking intersection, man. It's a series of intersections here, and they are very freaking weird. Coming in. Y'all enjoy the members only playlist. One of the best playlists on YouTube. One of the best members only playlist, I mean. Playlist is so good that even Councilman Lowry bought a membership one time. He watched every video on that playlist. Uh-oh, we got a traffic stop. We got one. Make sure I turn on the body. That's why I got the body camera in case this alert box is going off.
Be on 61st. Front of the KFC.
Yeah, we see you.
Hi.
He's like, oh shit, there's Harvey, you're free to go. I got the body camera rolling, so I'll have this footage. Good footage, no matter what. Okay, we're on the right side of the road. That's good. Gotta make sure I'm not walking wrong in America. See this shit, how dangerous it is right here? This is where that House Bill 1277 shit comes into play. You could literally walk in the road right here because this is so dangerous. Look at all these trip hazards and holes everywhere. Looks like a good spot to stand right here. Still got too much crap in my hand. Hold on. Got the body. It's not spam, Justine. That's him supporting the channel more than anybody else does.
Yes, ma'am. Found it.
Seeing you on the news, Harvey. Got the body camera going right there. She said, I found it, here it is. Thank you, Maury, for supporting the channel. Probably a lot of people support the channel, but probably not quite as much as Maury does, so we appreciate it. MC, JCM, or whatever account you're under. People will complain about everything, y'all. That's one thing I have learned through this YouTube channel. People will literally complain about everything. Like, that probably just cost Maury $150, and there's people complaining about it. It's unbelievable to me.
What's up, Harvey?
Hey, what's up? What was your name? I forgot.
Johnson.
Johnson, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
See you later. See, I wasn't mean to Johnson. I've never hollered at him. I'm not rude to him. I've actually recorded him numerous times. Seemed pretty cool to me. I mean, I don't agree with him out here being a road pirate, but I mean, he's just doing what they're telling him to do. I personally would find a different line of work to make an income, but that's just me. Yeah, you can't even walk on that side. Look, the grass is all growed up and there's pipes sticking up out of the ground. This is the type of situation, though, where somebody like Hunter White or Officer Garrido would arrest you for walking on the wrong side of the road. They've done it to Layla 2 or 3 times. That's why her cases keep getting dismissed. Oh, y'all, and I spoke wrong last week when I told y'all that her walking on the wrong side of the road case was dismissed. It wasn't that. These heroes actually charged her with I'm gonna make sure I say this right, evading or resisting or something, because when they tried to grab her, she like twisted her body or something, so they charged her with resisting. That's what got dismissed. The walking on the wrong side of the road hasn't been dismissed yet. So I actually misspoke about a week ago when I said that. They dismissed the resisting, evading. Just goes to show you what kind of garbage stuff some of these cops will do. I mean, bro, it's bad enough that you're putting somebody in handcuffs for walking the wrong way. And then I recorded the same cops the other night let somebody go that had a loaded crack pipe. And those aren't my words. Those are Hunter White's words. A loaded crack pipe. Put it on the hood of the truck. Oh, I think we can let you go, man. You're white. You licked our boots real good. You know, don't ask me what's going through their mind, but that's just, I just don't, to me, it's mind-blowing. It's this selective enforcement. Maybe he knew the guy. Maybe the guy's related to one of the cops. Who knows why they didn't select to put him through the system like they would me for walking on the wrong side of the road. That seems to be a big thing here in Galveston County, selective enforcement. Everything plugged back in again. Let's make sure.
I'm out of county. Timing is 5.
Plug this in again. Michael Wyatt, hello. Captain Spock, what's up? Gunsman. Black North. Some of these names I can't read because they're different colors. Gerald, hello. Does that say SSN 792? Yeah, it does. That's what it says. Anna Banana, what's up? Good to see you. MJCM. Maury, what's up? Oh, dang it. We did not hit that curb. We got video from down the road that says we didn't hit it. Freaking morons, man. These people are mentally insane. There's Allie. Hey, Allie. East Carbon Exposed. What's up, brother? Used and dash C. Does it say dash CO? Mary Bronson. Hey, what's up? I see you. MTV. Hello. Man, this guy's killing me with his diesel. Good Lord. That shit's nasty, man.
Texas plate William. William David Nora 7961. Beyond the Eve. 900 block on 54th.
Clear.
54th. Far from there. Dang, I could throw a rock in from here and hit it if I was able to throw. Definitely not going to try it with my left hand. Right there. We would have ran into it. He told us where he was at, which they normally don't do, but we would have seen it anyway. La Rata, it's a traffic stop right there. He must have called for backup or something. There they are right there, y'all.
What do you call traffic? 200 block Street on the William.
Happy New my friend.
1787. Black and Impala Impala.
Who was that from? $5. Sticky Steve, thanks man. Happy New Year. Alright. Unplug everything and do it again. We're on the correct side of the road. See there? See how they screwed themselves over? Normally, I would have went over there and given them a little bit of room. But because of these walking laws, I'm going to be right up on them. Turn this body camera on. They did it to themselves. Tell you what, I'm going to go through here, man. I'm worried about my own safety. I don't feel like being shot by a paranoid cop today. Thanks for the $2, Stephen Litch. It takes $4 now to activate the alert box, y'all. Sorry about that. But I can still see it. It's just not going to. I did not grab my jacket. It is chilly. It's windy. Pelon, what's up? Gunson, HTV.
You're awesome!
4 Croc.
Thank you. 4 Croc. There you go. $4.99. That activated it. buffering. Sorry, y'all. Oh, Jeep alone. This might be something here.
You're awesome!
How about this, Harvey? White check mark emoji, heart on fire emoji, heart on fire emoji, heart on fire emoji, ocean wave emoji, Statue of Liberty emoji, crocodile emoji.
Hell yeah, Steven. I love it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support. No buffering. Somebody said it was buffering. If it is buffering, I'm recording off. I got 2 other devices recording everything, not live, static recording it. So I will have copies of everything that's going on that's not buffering, even if it's buffering. Normally this does pretty good. Oh, it's Calderon. We're just gonna steal your money today. See if we can figure out what they stopped him for. His tag lights are on, his tail lights are on. Looks like he's training somebody. I've never seen. I don't know who that other cop is. You training somebody tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Who is that?
His name's Officer
Davalos?
Davalos.
Davalos? What's your badge number? 1066. All right, thank you. That's a good public servant. We want to know who it is that we're paying with our tax dollars. Our members shouldn't have to put up with somebody out there practicing their rights that we swore to protect. What kind of insanity is this? Yeah, we swore an oath to protect his rights to do it, but we didn't mean it. We didn't think anybody would actually practice their rights with us acting like thugs around. Nobody else has ever done it in the last 10 years. Why should he do it? We want retaliation. It's unbelievable, man. I don't even feel like explaining it. Most of y'all know what's going on. There's the police department right there, and the sheriff's department is right next door. The municipal court is attached to the 2 police departments. The jail is right there. Emergency services is next door to the jail. And then you got the big county courthouse over there. That whole street is nothing but government complexes all the way down that street. Oh my God, he used his right arm to point. Look at that. I can see his arm in the video. Oh my God. There it is. There's a close-up. Oh, there's the sheriff. Saw that sheriff flying down the road. Good Lord, there's an intersection right behind me. How did he even... Jesus Christ, he was flying through here. He just pulled into the sheriff's department. It's his damn Harvey. What's the speed limit on this road? I'm surprised he was even able to get up to that speed because the intersection's not that far behind me. He must have stomped it after he came through the intersection. Of course, it's taxpayer-funded gas. He don't care. You don't have to maintenance the vehicle. That's taxpayer-funded too. And now he immediately drove through a gate that separates them from the public because the propaganda that's pumped through the police department is the public is at war with us. We need a fence. We need to be able to park our cars inside of a gate. We want a piece of glass in between us and them when they come to the police department. Haven't you heard? There's a war going on between us and the public. That's what they train all of these officers, to be scared to death of everybody. They must make them watch videos of cops getting shot all day long. I mean, they're absolutely terrified of the people they're supposed to serve. And then they pull them over and steal from them all day long. On top of that. That's why they freak out if you put your hands in your pocket. That's why they always, I don't know who you are. You can't just be putting your hands in your pocket. I don't know you. They think they got to run everybody's freaking ID because they don't know you. Could you imagine how terrifying that must be for one of them to go to Walmart and seeing all those people that they don't know? Jesus, man. You'll see them at McDonald's or Taco Bell ordering food from the same people they steal from all day long. If I was a police officer, I would make sure I see another traffic stop right down the road. Didn't even get my stuff plugged in yet, and there's a traffic stop. They're out tonight. Yeah, I would cook all my own food if I was a cop. What time is it? Definitely a traffic stop up here. We gotta get around these people. Oh, the blue lights are gone. It's gone. That's how quick. They might have just stopped somebody and pulled down a side road. Maybe that's what we saw. We'll go check all these side roads. That happens a lot. They'll make a stop on this road, but pull them down these side roads. I saw is gone now, y'all. Just a quick, friendly extortion. You're a good slave. Your registration is up to date. Your taxes are paid on time. You got the right sticker from the king. Your piece of plastic with the king's stamp of approval is good. We ran you through our system. Everything's good. Seems like you're a good slave. We're just gonna write you this extortion ticket, and the directions are on the back for you to just pay it real easily so you don't miss work. You don't want to miss work because that's less taxes we can steal from you. Just make it easy on yourself and just call that number and pay us with your credit card, and you have a good night. And then these freaking bootlickers will thank these people. Oh, thank you, officer. Thank you for your service. It's like, I don't, Stockholm syndrome, y'all. Don't forget to pay us. We will come to your house with armed men with guns and come get you and put you in a cage. And if you resist, we will hurt you. And it's true.
You're awesome!
Thank you.
Be right back while I drop a lorry in the Super Bowl.
All right. Thank you, JP. Drop a Lowry in the Super Bowl. That was funny. You spelt it wrong. That's why it said Lowery. Let me fix this camera, man. It's a little twisted. Hell, take your phone with you while you're dropping Lowry in the Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly, Frank. And most people will just pay it, man, because if you go to court and try to fight it, you're gonna take off a day from work to go fight it, and the first thing they're gonna do, no matter what, they're gonna say, "Oh, you want to fight it? All right, well, we're gonna give you another date to come back," because now already we've already just cost you a whole day's of work to come down here, and we're gonna make sure that you came down here for no reason. Now we're gonna cost you another day's work. And you might change your mind and just decide to go ahead and pay this, because the next time you come down here, we might do it again. And they will, man. They'll make you come back 3 or 4 or 5 times if you try to fight it. So to most people, it's just easier and it's less expensive just to pay it. And that's all by design. That's the way it's designed. Now, me and my friends, we fight every single one of them. And then what they do when we go to court, like every time, they'll call everybody in the whole courtroom first, and we'll be dead last. And you know why that is because they don't want all the rest of the sheep seeing us fight them in court. They don't want the rest of the sheep getting any bright ideas. They always call us last. Every freaking time. I almost stayed home and finished that video tonight, but I was like, no. It's just not editing video on Friday night. No, just no. As soon as I realized it was Friday, I knew I had to come out here and make everybody happy. Everybody loves me so much. I love the police. That's why my face is black and blue. I love the police so much I beat myself up. I see y'all in the comments talking about auto. That's why I said that. Will be out here fighting in a little bit. You're gonna get mad about something. Uh-oh. Go ahead, buddy. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I almost want to stop and get a hot dog. Is the freaking radio on? It sure got quiet. Y'all, I promise y'all, I'm going to get those brakes fixed this week.
Adam Lincoln.
There we go.
It's going to be a white male. Date of birth is going to be 10/8/72.
I'm over it. I did get my AC fixed on my RV. Brand new AC. And then the guy fixed...
Informational.
I had a handful of problems.
Good.
He came over here and knocked everything out, man. I was super impressed.
The event that vehicle showing to return in use of a convicted sex offender is shown to be registered. Rodriguez Romero, 828 of 88. The registration for the vehicle shows to return to a Maria Martinez out of Lamarck.
If I unplugged those ABS, that noise would stop. Thinking about doing it, it's just getting on my nerves.
I don't have anything that can be worth. Damn, that picture is awesome. Are y'all talking about my footage? Give me a one if you're talking about my footage, East Carbon. Awesome picture, East finger, red number, one finger. Six 1952, copy of welfare.
1066, go ahead.
Oh, cool.
Refer Charles MCT.
10-4 will advise.
Oh,
10-4,
cool.
5210.
Oh, yeah. Good. Love it when the footage looks good.
Is weak and confused, unable to get in and out of bed.
Boston, he's in the joint with dirty paperwork. That's almost as bad as police or trying to impersonate police or doing anything to kids or women. That's... 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-4, 5210. 10-
We're right here where it always buffers too, y'all. I see y'all complaining. Let's get out of this area. Let me move down. Oh shit, the body camera's still on.
Jam back in there.
It should get better, y'all, as we get away from 25th. Stop and use the restroom somewhere and give me a cup of coffee. If y'all want to close the bars tonight, I'm going to have to get a coffee drink. If y'all want to close the bars tonight, give me a 1 if y'all want to close the bars down tonight. If not, give me a 2. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't like that shit sticking out on the tires there, man. Different strokes for different folks. What's up, Jeremy Brackett? What's up, Scott Little? Y'all show Mr. Scott some love.
What's the case number for this one?
He's got legendary status on my channel.
You're
just gonna have to take my word for it. I can't even tell you how or why.
00520052.
I'm gonna make the block and come back and hit that store. Since I missed my left turn. Nothing but 1s. All right, we're gonna close the bars tonight. One more hour.
And 66, we're out.
That's easier.
There goes one time. I don't think Nino likes me anymore, y'all. What do y'all think? I don't think he ever did. I think he just pretended to. There goes one time. The fact that he asked me if I was hollering at firefighters when he knew good and damn well I hadn't hollered at any firefighters. Just goes to show you that they all share the same brain, and he's just regurgitating the shit that he hears at the police department from other people.
5100 block.
Just diarrhea of the mouth. As soon as he said it, he was like, oh, damn, what did I say? He just couldn't help it. He couldn't help it. He's just repeating everything he hears all day at the police department. Just regurgitating the same shit. That's why they're all so easily manipulated, man. If you can get that guy to say that when I wasn't even talking to a police officer, then you can get them to say anything, man. Y'all think about that. Think about that. Man, I'm going to look at this real quick, see if I can't find that ABS plug. I'm getting irritated with this shit. It sucks. Every time I do something like this, I got to... did not unplug it because there's 3 plugs that all look exactly the same, and I don't remember which one it was that the mechanic plugged back in. So definitely not gonna try to figure it out over here. When he plugged it in, he was like, "Oh, look, your ABS light went out." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Well, we figured it out." And I didn't realize that it was going to start going every time I used the brakes. But at least I freaking got the problem diagnosed now. I've been trying to get it diagnosed all year long. It's got brand new brakes and rotors and everything, but there's something wrong with the ABS. The ABS light's been on all year. And when he plugged that thing in, the ABS light went off, but now it makes that stupid noise. The brakes work fine. Just not the anti-lock brakes. I love this truck though. No check engine light, cold AC, it doesn't leak anything. Paid for, pulls my RV. If I ever decide I want to pull it, which I'll probably stay here forever. I like it here. People love me here. As y'all can see, almost everywhere I go. Like a handful of people that don't like me, and most of them are cops. The ones that swore an oath to protect my rights are the ones that hate what I'm doing the most. I think, there's a real good solution to that problem. Just get another job, man. I mean, that is the best all-around solution. See how you like it in the private sector, where you actually have to produce something every day, and your boss is going to tell you that you need to hurry up and get more done all day long, no matter how good you do. That's what it's like working in the private sector. And you guys, I drove right back over here where it's buffering. Just came from over here, and y'all were coming. It's crazy because sometimes it doesn't buffer, but anytime it does it right here. Especially if I take a right down this road right here, a lot of times I completely lose the stream. So let me turn around and just go back right now. Galveston is just good for recording police. It's well lit. It's a relatively small area. There's sidewalks. There's places to park. There's no ditches. There's a median. Like over there where there in San Leon, there's no sidewalks, there's no street lights, there's nowhere to park. There's ditches on both sides of the street. Very dangerous. I still record the police over there whenever I see stuff. Okay, we gotta get the scanner back on.
PMV, suspicious person, 27th Street and Broadway Street in San Leon. Caller advised he drove by and some kids looked like they were going through cars on 27th Street. They ran onto Broadway towards 26th.
Dang.
Black hoodies, black sweatpants.
That's right over there by my camp, y'all. It's crazy because there's a 27th Street and a Broadway Street here in Galveston, but that's not where they're talking about. They're talking about San Leon. Thank you for the membership. Maury! Maury's showing out tonight. Thank you, Maury. Anybody complains about Maury buying memberships? How dare you? Maury is the M&F-ing man. Got bad news though tonight. You know what I did? I forgot to bring a brand new box of bike lights. I think I might have 1 or 2 sets in this truck, maybe. But I definitely screwed up there. Seen anybody on bicycles tonight? It's a full moon tonight too. I noticed. Definitely a full moon. That guy for not having bikes on lights on his wheelchair next.
Kentucky deal 500-125-31. Edward seeking help.
Parked over here. I'm gonna make a phone call real quick, y'all. Captain Spar said he just saw me on ABC 13. KPRC 2, click to Houston today too. Tonight.
It's clear enough though.
There'll be another one tomorrow. I can't remember the name. Let me look. I've been talking about a fake cop and a bad cop all day long. Telling you what, this bad cop's got me more irritated than the fake cop. CVB News 711. Have y'all ever heard of that? CVB News 711. They're going to do a story too. Tonight or tomorrow. Uh-oh, buffering hard. Let's get moving. Sorry, y'all.
Sent you a message. Before I step out on them. 3108 Webster. There. There.
I definitely made that. I don't know. No, he made it too. I saw him. He definitely made it. I guess the word is out that we are out tonight. I tell you what, we need to take a different route, you know, because this Broadway, they're not doing anything because they know I'm on this road, so they done retreated back into these neighborhoods. Back in here somewhere. Thanks for the memberships, Maury. People have to watch the members only playlist. There's a bunch of good videos on there. Some of a lot of cops getting owned in that members only playlist. A lot of those videos are back when I wasn't so nice. Like, I'm really nice now compared to what I used to be. City of Houston versus Mr. Hill, landmark Supreme Court ruling that says abusive speech towards police officers is still First Amendment protected activity. That means I can say whatever I want. I can tell them to fuck off. I can tell them to suck it. I can shoot them the bird. Cohen versus California, that's another one. They arrested Mr. Cohen. He went into court with a shirt that said fuck the draft. He got arrested for it. There is so much case law. There's so much case law, clearly established case law, that if a cop were to arrest you for something like that, they're not going to get qualified immunity. Qualified immunity is for cases. Is that a one-way street? No. Qualified immunity is for cases that there's not clearly established case law. lawyer. He didn't know any better. It hasn't been clearly established. Even though he screwed up, well, we know he screwed up. You know, you got your case dismissed. You won in court. We know he screwed up. We know he did wrong. But because it's not clearly established, and these cops are like little babies, we have to give them qualified immunity. I mean, what do you expect to actually? You expect them to actually know the law? Come on, man. That's our job. If the cops knew the law, then we wouldn't have a job.
21, copy name network.
Go ahead, sir.
Last name Sanchez, first name Alonso, date of birth October 9th, 2010, white male. And I have a second one when you're ready.
Network your subject.
Last name B. Frivolous, first name Jordan, date of birth January 15th, 2012, white male. Over here.
Webster ETA is 20 minutes.
Careful.
Look to the left, to the left. Look to the right, to the right. Yeah, I saw, look how well lit this street is right here, y'all. It is lit up very well. It's almost lit so well here, it looks like daytime. And I saw the cops harassing the guy here, right here on this sidewalk. He had a bicycle. He didn't have any bicycle lights on it. And it's like, come on, man. So after I got done recording it, I gave the guy bicycle lights.
482-242.
And I talked to him. He said that's the third time this week they stopped him for no bike lights. You know, you go to Walmart. You go to Walmart and try to buy bicycle lights. They're like $20 for bicycle lights at Walmart. Some people don't have that. So he said they stopped him 3 times that week, searched him all 3 times, and ran his name all 3 times. Never wrote him a citation. Which is good that they didn't write him a citation, but it just goes to show you that they just want to search. They're using that as pretextual stops. They want to get that ID and search. That's what they want. They want a hit of that ID. Come on, man. I haven't had a hit all day. Let me get a hit off that ID, man.
.21. Alonso Sanchez showing no ID or DL. Locally held. Not showing any warrant. Confirming last name on your other subject is Cabellos, Charles, Adam, Boy, Lincoln, Edward, Ocean, Sam.
B. Charles, Edward, Boy, Adam, Lincoln, Ocean, Sam.
Clear, stand by.
Negative, otherwise.
Clear.
Uh-oh, there's one time right there. flying down this street. Told y'all we'd find him back in here. In a ghost car. That was a ghost car. Looks like he's... Is he gonna stop this guy right here? Oh, I think he's gonna stop this guy. Older beat up truck. Y'all saw how he flew down the road to catch up with this guy? And then he... Oh, canine unit. That might be Nino right there. Is that church? It is Nino! Canine church. Look at that. Oh, he's fixing to stop that guy. Neither one of them had their blinkers on. I didn't know that they were turning left. And I already committed, y'all. That's alright. We're going to take a left right here and we'll be right back down there. That was Nino. Taking juice, y'all. He's been looking normal lately. Let's see, are we gonna see blue lights? Where'd they go? I don't see them anywhere. Where'd they go? Look down these side streets. Oh, let me fix that.
What's going on, good?
No idea, audio for Jordan. Bios.
They're gone.
Handled locally. No more.
This is the same road they turned left on. It has to be. There they are. He got him. I told y'all. He got him. I found him. He pulled him over, y'all. What did I tell y'all? We're right on him. Told y'all we'd find him back here. I knew it. They don't hang out on that main road when I'm out here, y'all.
Hey, Bob, I'll take care of this fuel window.
1995 car.
There he is, right there. Stop that same truck. We just gotta find a place to park. Oh, there's nowhere to park. Oh, no. There's nowhere to park.
22, 1 detained. 22, 1 detained, 126.
Alright, we'll park right here. Nina's mad at me, y'all, too, so.
They're trying to fire you for TCPA.
Last time I saw him, he was cussing. It ain't my fault. He's mad because the camera documents the truth. No matter what. It doesn't matter what you say, the camera is going to document the truth. And that's what he's upset about. Look at this, man. This car is sticking out in the road. There's no public sidewalk over there, so I gotta stay on this side. There's old Nino. It's funny because he probably stopped him for speeding, but he's got the guy pulled out of the car. But y'all saw how he flew by me to pull the guy over. Pulled him out of the car. Look at that. Look at this, how dangerous this shit is, bro. to the other side. I gotta walk this way and then cross and then go backwards, so I'm not breaking the walking laws. I keep forgetting my damn flashlight. What's up, man? Oh, there's a passenger. I didn't even realize that. This was not going well for this guy. I mean, he might get a break now. I knew we'd find him back in here. I just knew it. So, because Pennsylvania versus Mims, that means that the police are allowed to ask you to step out of your car for a pat down for weapons. That's it. So Nino asked him to get out and didn't even pat him down for weapons, y'all. He's going to give him a warning now. There's 2 people in here, y'all. Are y'all getting commercials? Somebody said something about ads. I turned the commercials off. There should be no commercials. I just heard him saying you can give me a breathalyzer. So that means this guy, I'm thinking, keep getting ads for... Are you kidding me? Dude, I turned the ads off before I even left the house tonight. Shouldn't be giving y'all ads. Sorry. But, this guy must have admitted to drinking because one of these guys was like, I can drive, I haven't drank. Which has got to be stupid, dude. Would you ever admit to drinking? Even if it's just one beer, you should never admit to that because the people that have drank all night long, that's the same thing they say. I only had one beer. They can hear me. I'm whispering and they can hear me. Sorry about the ads, y'all. I don't know what else I gotta do. I literally manually turned them off before I left the house tonight, and they're still playing. YouTube wants their money, man. Accountability Angel said ads are good for Harvey. Get over it or pay for premium. That's what I do. There it is. You know what it probably was? I turned the ads off, and I bet you after I turned the ads off, I forgot to hit save. I bet y'all that's what happened.
I'm pretty sure there's a goddamn bulb in there too. I know there's a bulb in there for the front, man. You might work in the back. It's in there on the back.
What, he stopped you for a tag light?
Yeah.
That's what it's got to be that. After I turned the ads off, I just got up and left. I didn't hit save. I'm bad about doing that. Sorry, y'all. I don't like it when it plays ads during a live stream. I have to manually set it before every live stream where it plays ads. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that, I know Nino is dying to dig through that guy's car. He's got that new drug dog. He's got that drug dog in the back. He was itching to run that dog around there, but he didn't. I wonder why not. They don't like being recorded doing this shit, y'all. They don't. They really don't. They want to do it in privacy. They want to extort and dig through people's stuff in private. Don't be hollering at firefighters. They don't like being recorded being road pirates. All of a sudden they turn into the nice guy when the camera shows up. It seems that way. I mean, I could be wrong. Some of them don't give a shit. Some of them don't care. I knew we would find them back in these neighborhoods, y'all. I knew it. This is where they come to and do their thing whenever I'm on that main road and by the bars. They come back in here. I've done figured them out. But if I hang back up in here too long, they'll be back out there on that main road. So it's just a cat and mouse game. And I can't be everywhere at once, so. I feel like we saved those guys a really bad night. If y'all agree with me, put a 1 in the chat. I could be wrong. Everything. It's just my opinion. Go ahead and turn this off. Everybody's putting the 1s in. I don't see any 2s. He pulled them out of the car. I've been waiting for my next traffic stop, y'all, because I'm going to test that Pennsylvania versus Mims. Because Pennsylvania versus Mims, that's the Supreme Court ruling that says they're allowed to ask you to get out of the car. But the ruling says they're only allowed to ask you to get out for officer safety if they have a fear that you might have a weapon. Because Mr. Mims, the police officer said that Mr. Mims looked like he had something in his pants that was bulging. So that's why the officer asked him to get out so he could pat him down for weapons. The Supreme Court ruled that that was not a violation of the Fourth Amendment, just for officer safety, just to pat down for weapons. That doesn't mean they're allowed to stick their hands in their pockets. So here's the thing. Like, if a cop asks you to get out, you got to get out. But then if he doesn't pat you down for weapons, I mean, you know, I feel like that as soon as he gives that up, or even if he does pat you down for weapons, you should be able to get right back in your car. And then if he didn't pat you down for weapons, then he didn't even follow the Pennsylvania versus Mims ruling correctly. So I feel like, according to the law, and you know, these cops will will not agree with you. I already know that. They'll lose their mind if you try to get back in the car. But I feel like, according to the law, the way it's written, that you can get back in your car after they pat you down. And then if they don't pat you down, then you just ask me. So why would I stay out of my car? I don't want to be out of my car. I got out. I followed the law. I got out so you could pat me down for a weapon. And either you did or you didn't, but there's nothing that says I have to stay out here. I can get back in my car. Does that make sense, y'all? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. But that's what the ruling says. They're allowed to ask you out to pat you down for weapons. That's it. So once they're done doing that, or they don't do that, I feel like you could get back in your car. I should probably talk to my lawyers about that before I try it out. Alrighty, we'll plug everything back in. I hope I don't ever get pulled over again, to be honest with you. But if I do, we're going viral. I promise you that. I hope I don't ever get arrested again, ever. I don't break the law. I don't break the law. There's no reason why I should ever get arrested. But shit, I've been arrested 5 times in Texas, and I've beat all 5 of those charges.
1066 out of county, ending mileage 1.3.
Got 2 settlements. Cops got granted qualified immunity twice, and was advised by my lawyers not to even try one case. The lawyers told me they'll definitely get qualified immunity on this case because there's not clearly established case law. So we didn't even try to litigate it. But I beat the case. I beat the ride. You never beat the ride.
Traffic on that vehicle. We're gonna be at EFL Flow going eastbound.
The process is the punishment, man. They cost me a ton of money. I know that. Believe me, I was severely punished, even though I beat the case. I think I was in jail for 3 days. Spent about $8,000 on a lawyer. Showed up to court about 10 times. Fired my first lawyer.
31.
I just want to see one custody. 95 one time, the location starting mileage 515, 268 from Raptor.
I fired the first.
Woman custody 143.
I fired the first lawyer I hired. The day CJ Grisham got his license, I hired him. The other lawyer was taking me to trial. He was like, "Oh, there's no other options left. We got to take it to trial." I feel confident. Take it to trial. Like, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to take it to trial. Especially in Tarrant County. A bootlicking jury would have convicted me.
Pain conscious. Is your dialysis, high blood pressure?
I hired CJ Grisham and he filed a motion. And a month later, my case was dismissed. And that's what I kept telling that other lawyer. I want you to file a motion to quash. Use Turner versus Driver. That's it. That's all you had to freaking do. Oh, that's not how it works. He kept telling me, that's not how it works. You don't, the prosecutors have to file the motion to dismiss, not, well, CJ proved him wrong.
Oh, no, so your full statement, please.
Turner versus Driver. Case law.
2100220022.
We haven't seen BL Chopper in the last couple of live streams. He was always good about getting us addresses. There's an ambulance. Fire truck 1. We don't too much concern ourselves with ambulances or fire trucks. They don't violate people's rights, except for Chief Roy. Yeah, so the first lawyer I hired, they were going to hold my hand and take me to trial and let me get convicted. That's what they were going to do. After the arrest first happened, I signed up for a public pretender, and I told him, look, I want to have a meeting with you. I want to talk about strategy. The first thing he said to me when I walked in his office is, what are you doing recording cops anyway? Why don't you just leave them alone? And I was like, you're fired. Like you would think a lawyer would know. I mean, the law of the land is the Constitution, and that's all I'm doing is what the forefathers wrote in the Constitution. It's literally all I'm doing. But most of these lawyers act like they swore an oath to the blue line and not to the Constitution. Most of these lawyers, they take their clients in there and they don't fight for them. They'll get them a deal.
Nine. Clear.
Yeah, and I hired the best lawyer money could buy in Dallas, Fort Worth. And then fired him. As soon as CJ got his license, I fired him. This was before CJ was even having success. But I knew CJ would have my best interest. And he did, man. They're all going somewhere. I must have been running my mouth because I missed it. Time is it? All right, bars are closing. We'll go check out over there, and then we'll wrap this up. Bars will be closed in 10 minutes. Trump declares war on Venezuela special forces. It doesn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if Obama or Biden was president. It's just what these bankers presidents do. That's what they've been doing for thousands of years. Normally not in South America, though. Normally what the government will do down in South America, they'll fund like a guerrilla war or something. They won't.
You ran the firearm serial number. Did you run it as a block? 10-4. Will you run it again as a forest, please? 10-4, stand by.
10-4, stand by.
still no record.
Oh, dang, I still got this coffee over here. Forgot. I gotta finish that video tomorrow, and then I got a ton of records to go through. Says he needs some sleep. Good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Ex-bootlicker, what's up, man? Where you been? It's good to see you. Lady Kennedy. There's a lot of people that don't come around anymore that used to always come around. And then I'll see them on other people's channels and it kind of hurts my feelings. Thing I can think of is I said something that pissed him off, and you know, if that's the way it is,
You're awesome.
That's the way it is.
Hey Harvey, check my scorts or awesomeness.
Check my scorts or awesomeness. That doesn't make sense to me, man. What is scorts? Now you lost me on that. Check my scorts or awesomeness.
You're awesome.
Rose emoji, rose emoji, rose emoji, rose emoji, 100 emoji, heart on fire emoji, heart on fire emoji.
Aw, that was so sweet. Thank you. I love you too.
376081. Chicken back to blackmail.
Been singing on streams. I remember you and Karen used to do that. She's always gonna have a wrench, man. She will always have a wrench. You go to my moderators list right now. She's still there with that wrench. Rest in peace, Karen. Glad we didn't see a ton of people on bicycles tonight because I forgot to bring a new box of lights with me.
Alert for UCW. He's clear with the valid GL. Return to Jackson.
I think I've got one or two lights in here in case we run into somebody, but some of them might even be broke. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Pretty sure I got at least one set for somebody. February 10th, she passed away. Yeah, I remember, man. Everybody remembers Karen M. I'll try to be back on tomorrow night. See if the drunks are fighting on the sidewalk yet. I don't see anybody fighting. we got going on over here? Oh, never mind.
I wish I didn't.
That's what happened, y'all. I turned the commercials off, and I guarantee you I forgot to hit save up at the top. Because that save button's in the top right-hand corner. That is a cool-ass building right there, man.
You're awesome!
Thank you.
Love you, Harvey Freebird.
Thank you, Mary. We love you too. That's all I am. YouTube's got this new tool now, man. You can pull copyrighted music right out of your videos. It's like magic. It's amazing. I didn't even know it existed until the last time somebody thought they were going to be smart and play copyrighted music on purpose in my live stream. I'm telling y'all, every time somebody does something that they think is going to hurt me or to try to cause me problems or make me go out of my way, 98% of the time it backfires on them and it ends up helping me. 98% of the time, I promise you. Uh-oh, something's going on right here. I look like a police officer. Is that the... Shit, why is there a trailer in the middle of the road? Something weird's happening up here. What the fuck is going on? What the F is going on? He's got his flashers on. He's just sitting there. Let's go see. Looks like they're in distress. Oh, you know what they're doing? That's like a band or something, and they're done playing music and they're loading their stuff into that trailer. I'm not even gonna go down there and... Oh, there's the police. Hey! They just honked at me. Even the police love me, y'all. Yeah, that's what that was. They were packing up. We're not going to go down there and make them get in a rush. They were loading up. Time to go. Bars are closing. See, that's the thing. All of these other bars at exactly 2 o'clock, the bars are empty. The chairs are up on the tables. They're locking the doors. This bar over here that's owned by the police, it's not like that. There'll be people coming out of there at 2:15, 2:20 in the morning. They'll hang out on the sidewalk for another hour or two, drinking beers that they bought from outside the bar, and they don't ever get in any kind of trouble for it. But these other bars will. It just goes, it's like I was telling you earlier, there's selective enforcement in Galveston County. If you're a part of the Blue Line cult, you get away with shit and you don't get prosecuted and you don't get arrested. If you're not a part of it and you criticize police, they will freaking...
Go ahead, sir.
For walking on the wrong side of the road.
In custody. See around to add water, starting on those roads.
10-4. 159.
Is that the police right there? I think it is. You know, unmarked. I don't know. It might be Nino. Nino in church. I wonder what happened to Bilbrey, the last canine officer. We got to find out what happened to Sergeant Gaynor, man. Sergeant Gaynor is gone. I've been meaning to do a records request. Every time I ask somebody, they won't tell me. They're like, oh, I'm not sure where he went, but he's gone. I hit him with like 3 or 4 complaints in a row, man, because he kept fucking with me. Every time I would see him, he would keep messing with me and violating my rights. And I just kept stacking complaints on him. And then after the last time I filed him a complaint, he disappeared. He's gone. And he was the president of the union at one point. But now it's Anthony Rogers. Like, something happened to Gaynor. There's Nino right there. I'm going to do it. It's part of the blue line culture. They won't talk. All right, I guess I got to go. The cops are swarming around this bar. I knew Nino would be here. We're not even going to say why. I don't want to make them cry. Everybody knows, so. Y'all put it in the chat if y'all know why. Put the reason why. Nino and his wife watch my channel all the time. We got to find out. They might have moved him higher up to where he's not on the streets anymore. It's probably what happened, but he is gone. You don't see him anymore. Well, we got a guy on a bike over here. I don't even want to ask him if he needs lights, because oh, he's got lights. He just turned his lights on. See him? Cool. He's got lights. Oh, he just busted his ass. Let's see if he's got a light on the front. He needs a light. No, he's got... What?
Do you know which way you're going?
Do I know which way I'm going? Yeah, I'm going this fucking way. Yeah, I know which way I'm going. That guy's drunk, dude. He can't even ride his bike. He does have lights on. He had a front light and a red light on the back. Yeah, I know which way I'm going. I'm going this way. That was a weird question to ask me. Do I know which way I'm going? Yeah, I'm going the direction I'm going right now, which is this way. Man, let me check this box right here and see what my light situation is looking like. There's one. There's one right there, but when I click the button, that one must be one of the ones that have the paper in it. But I do have one. Oh, we got the cops right next to us. No blinker, y'all see that? I wonder how many tickets he's wrote this week for somebody not using their blinker. So I do got one. There's another one. Oh, that one works, look. I got that one. I don't see any red ones though. I got 2 white ones. There's a red one. That one don't work. So yeah.
I'm on a block of Lake on Sam Young Mary 6720.
I can maybe help.
Color BMW.
I can maybe help one person tonight with bike lights. That was my bad. I've got 3 more boxes at the camp. Forgot to grab them. Clown Watch, what's up? This is the exact spot where we busted the fake cop. This is where I met KP RX2 Click 2 Houston right here today, and they interviewed me right there on that sidewalk.
31 checking welfare.
Her name was Corley. Now this officer was just parked on the sidewalk right here. Not on the sidewalk, on the side of the road. He doesn't want me behind him. You didn't use your blinker over there.
You're right.
I'll let you make it with a warning this time. He said you're right. Told him I'll let him make it with a warning. There's Nino. They're above the law. They're sovereign citizens, y'all. They don't need to use their blinker. If there wasn't a car behind me, I would have freaking... I would have launched a full-fledged investigation. Now I've got Nino right behind me. Got Nino right behind me, y'all. What was that? Something just fell. Go ahead. I'll make your new drug dog famous, Nino. Come on. Get him some notoriety. I'll be like Travis Hines. I'll have a 360 camera. No. Put a 360 camera on the roof of my car. Get out and walk over and put one on the sidewalk. No, I don't have all that stuff, but I will be recording from at least 2 different, 3. I got the body camera too. I'll be recording this live stream. I'll be recording with the phone in my pocket, and I'll be recording with the body camera. He said you're right. Now I got another one. Oh, almost ran the red light looking in my rearview mirror. Damn, I didn't even get his name and badge number, y'all. Slipping.
1054, traffic.
Go ahead.
Listen to them drunks.
70K. Texas plate, Sam William Young, 7649.
Separate.
And we'll be in the number 1 lane traffic, going eastbound.
That's crying and bleeding out by for traffic control. .2006 head that way.
Yep, I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. All those cops on duty that night, and me and Bruce were the ones that busted the fake cop. You know that they hate that, man.
Clear.
Too busy harassing people for no bike lights. Freaking drove right by that guy 5 times. Like, me and Bruce literally found cops on the next street over after that was over with. And plus all the stories that I heard afterwards, this guy's been doing this shit for years. He's been impersonating law enforcement for years, right here on this island. Stories that I heard about this guy, and they're all stories. I haven't been able to verify them, but he... One of the things that he would do, y'all, and we're talking about Josh Warner, aka Boston. One of the things he would do is he would squat. He would find places to live, and then he would tell the owner a sob story. Look, I'm working for BlackRock. We're doing these secret missions. Our money is coming in at the end of the month. Just a bunch of bullshit. I'm a war veteran. And then he would show him. He had a little dog, he had a dog. I'm not going to say little dog. He had a dog, and he put a bulletproof vest on this dog, and tell people that this dog is a war hero. He served missions overseas and shit. So he would tell these war stories and tell everybody he's a hero and I'm a wounded veteran and all this crap. And he would just lie, oh, the money's coming in next month, you know, all this BlackRock shit. And, you know, next thing you know, this guy's been living in your house for 6 or 7 months, and you're paying the mortgage and he's not paying rent. I had 2 different people call me and tell me that they had to evict that guy because he just moved in and squatted. Yeah, and then there was a story that he freaking tased somebody at Axe Caves. He's a security guard. Pregnant lady, or pushed a pregnant lady down the stairs. And this is allegedly, I don't know, I haven't been able to confirm, but that story came from the people that he actually tased and pushed. I want to say it was pushed down the stairs, but if it wasn't pushed down the stairs, it was just pushed a pregnant lady. It might have been.
Okay.
I could look at my messages right now and find it if I would, but I've gotten I've gotten probably 3,000 messages since that message. So I mean, it's just buried. It would take me an hour to find it. Yeah, but he was a fucking dirtbag, man. Anybody that would want to impersonate a cop just because of your ego and for a power trip, that's a bad person. It's a bad person, man. I don't feel bad about putting that guy in jail. Not one bit. Advantage of people with these stupid stories of his. Expect everybody to think a veteran and, you know, all that kind of bullshit. Alrighty, y'all. There's really not a whole lot going on down here. We definitely closed the bars down. Normally we'll at least see people that can't even walk, but I haven't even seen that tonight. People will be so drunk they're puking and can't walk.
1054 secure mic for information only.
Well, I spoke too soon. I can hear people fighting right now. You hear that?
Alerted for being emotionally disturbed. She does have CT, but not at that location. She's going to be clear with the LAPL.
Sample.
I'm going to sit here as long as there's nobody behind me. This is the bar. Okay, here comes the drunks that can't walk on their own. I see them now, stumbling and shit. They should have been cut off an hour ago, but not at this bar. Owned by the Buck brothers, retired police officers. All right, I got a car coming behind me. I'm gonna have to move. We'll make the block one more time, y'all. I got a feeling there's going to be a fight breakout right there. That cop is still sitting there in the same spot. Make Make sure I use my blinker. He'll probably pull me over because I didn't use it 100 foot before I got to the stop sign. If he wants to pull me over for that, let him. I hope he asks me to get out of the car too. You're gonna pull me over because I didn't signal 100 feet before the stop sign when I got you on video not even signaling at all. That's the kind of stuff these heroes would do too, y'all. I guarantee you, he's probably already pulled 5 people over today for no blinker. Allegedly, maybe, possibly. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, the police are here. I think that's the police. Looks like I see a light bar on the top. Nope, that's a luggage rack. Never mind. Here we are where those drunks are just hollering and kicking street signs and shit. I'm disappointed in, you know, spreading propaganda. Were you hollering at firefighters? Did you fucking even see me talk to a firefighter? No, you didn't. Why would you say that? I didn't even holler at Chief Roy after he tried to freaking run me over. After he hit me. I didn't even holler at him. That was pretty animated. I don't know if I would call it hollering.
$453, go ahead, sir.
Alright, they're probably pulling over.
I can't tell who it is, but I think somebody's in pursuit. Southbound 146, coming over the bridge now.
Clear northbound?
Negative, they're southbound.
Where's Nino again?
Have they made it up yet?
I would love to see if that dog would hit on my truck.
County said he believes somebody's in pursuit southbound 146. He's still with Texas.
I know for a fact that there's never been drugs in this truck since I've owned it. And that's been probably almost 2 years. A year and a half. I bet you that dog would hit on it though.
To the 153, y'all come over the Dixon Valley Bridge.
Negative, they were coming over the Kima Bridge, southbound 146, but they haven't made it off the bridge yet.
Where are we on there? 408, clear.
We might run into that on the way home.
Clear.
453. Flying over 146 bridge coming into Kima.
got that cop who didn't use his blinker right next to me. There he is. No tag lights. He didn't use his blinker and he doesn't have any tag lights. Where's he going? Did we miss something? He seems like he's going somewhere in a hurry. Oh, man. There's no telling where he's going. There goes Nino. That's strange that they both left when I left. Let's see where Nino's going. Police officers shouldn't have to put up with Harvey out there practicing his First Amendment rights. It's not fair.
408 22 you could stay in district.
We took the oath to uphold his rights, but we didn't really mean it.
429. I took the wrong access.
They're baiting. I doubt that. If they want to pull me over, they can pull me over. Every time I've gotten pulled over, it's been a minimum of 100,000 views. And it's only happened twice where I got it on video. One of them went over 1 million views, and the other one's at like 98,000 views the last time I checked. Direct D used to make them pull him over. He'd get that big spotlight and just shine it right in their car window. He would always make sure that they were parked, though. He never did that crap while they were driving, because that can get somebody hurt. And they would come after him every time. But then they didn't know what to charge him with, because there's really nothing, there's no law against it. They shine lights at us all the time. That guy made a ton of money off of traffic stops.
Claire.
I'm not gonna make them. I'm not gonna do something on purpose to get pulled over. But if they want to pull me over, that's fine. Looks like Nino's going back to the police station. That's gonna pretty much wrap it up. Later, Harvey, drunk woman calling me. Alright, Jeff. I don't blame you. I see whatever's going on 146. They were looking for somebody. KS for rights. What's up, man? Are you Yeti? Hello. Jeff's Ugg. Oh, I already said Jeff's Ugg. Check that email I sent you. Hopefully interesting. Alright, I will. DW Partey. Alright, we're getting out of here.
Okay, we'd have to go all the way down to Griswold to get to them. They look like they're secure. It's Seabrook. And they have units going 10-8, so you can clear the call out for us.
10-4, sir.
It's that same. I didn't hear what they said. That was that same thing on 146 they were talking about. If I see anything on the way home, I'll be sure to go live again. Unless it's on this causeway, because I don't record cops on the causeway. It's too dangerous. Anyways, thanks everybody for hanging out. Let me make sure there's nothing going on right over this bridge. I will record the cops on this service road, though. I've done that many a times. They like to stop a lot of cars in between here and the causeway. And I will hang out on that service road and record them. Because it's safe. Yeah, I don't see anything going on. Appreciate everybody joining me. Thanks for the super chats, memberships. Everybody that got a free membership, you're going to enjoy the members only playlist. Alrighty. See y'all tomorrow. Good night.